All right, listen, there's a bumper weekend of sporting action coming up, and sporting fans can really look forward to lots of action across the rugby field, across the soccer field, across the cricket field. Can we all just say, yes, thank you, thank you.
Across the continent, across the globe.
Yeah, man. Let's start off first with the Sydney Sevens. Of course, South Africa doing particularly well in Wellington last weekend, and now we're on to Australia.
Oh, yeah, and it's going to be tough to beat Australia again. We know the Boks lost out in the quarterfinals to Australia at the last Sydney event, when it was actually in Brisbane last year. New Zealand taking that one. But at the moment, the Blitzbokke are showing an unbelievable kind of form. So much is clicking for them at the moment. It's worth noting that this is the last game for Siabelo Sonatla. He'll be joining the Stormers again. Kwagga Smith also comes back to join the Lions. I think both of them smelling a position in the Springbok squad. And I think you're going to see a lot of the Sevens players being kind of lured towards the Springbok fold.
It seems to be a good training ground to progress onto the Springbok.
Completely, and we know that it really is during a rebuilding phase at the moment, but it's going to be tough to beat Australia on home soil, I can tell you that much. But of course, England in our group, and after losing to England in the Cape Town leg of the Sevens series, you know that those Blitzbokke are going out there for the grudge match.
Yeah, let's quickly move it on along to South Africa versus Sri Lanka, the third ODI, smashing them in the last one.
And both of them actually an 8-wicket victory, 121 runs in Durban. Unfortunately, David Miller, after scoring that brilliant century, he's out with a finger injury.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
But our batting lineup, the depth there is insane. And of course, we know the South African Quicks love the Wanderers. It's also the pink drive, so if you're going to support, please wear your pink like the Proteas. And it's worth mentioning Imran Tahir, he has proven himself to be a game breaker. But I think everyone wants to see AB de Villiers perform during this one.
Yeah,
Faf du Plessis, I think, is another one to watch. His batting has been superb.
Certainly sure he'll be back to good form pretty soon. But let's quickly end it off with AFCON final. Cameroon taking on 8-time champions. Is it 7-time
champions? Yeah, or maybe that was prophetic what you just said there. But I think Cameroon, looking at their form coming through the group stages, you know, they finished second of their group. I don't think we expected them to be in the final. We were talking about Ghana yesterday. Ghana. But we got our regulation time win yesterday. Cameroon getting over Ghana, so they'll be meeting the 7-time champions, as you said, Egypt, who of course played in the first ever African Cup of Nations. They've won it 4 times, albeit the last time was back in 2002. This is going to be an incredible match to watch, and you can get all of that action live on SABC Sport. That game kicking off at 9 o'clock on Sunday.
Absolutely. And of course, we'll bring you all of those results when come Monday around. And of course, lots more to look forward to in terms of
goosebumps over the sporting weekend.
If you're not a sporting kind of person, perhaps you want to do something else, and Zoe's got all the details.